Hi guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we are live at 5. Hey Michelle. Hey Doris. Hi Norma. Hi Chantel. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Hi Jan. Hi Leslie. So my package that went, the one that was lost, from September 10th, and it arrived yesterday in Jacksonville, and then this morning it was back up in New York, and now it's coming back down to Jacksonville. So maybe Wednesday? I don't know, this will be the longest package. It will take a month to get to me. Anyway, is it, Michelle, good? I don't have any of that to show. We'll have to get more in. But yeah, so that package won't be here. But Sizzix is definitely coming tomorrow. Paper Artsy, I've got 2 boxes coming now. They say, one still says it's being delivered today, but it can't be. Hi, Carol. Yes, I'm going to put another, I will put a card class up. Actually, I'll do that when I'm done with the live. One of the things that I want to do is, in here, I think we're going to have a garage sale. I have a lot of stamps and older products and stuff in the back. So I'm thinking I'm going to, in November, have a garage sale in here. But Chantel, yes, to answer your question, I'll put the Paper Artsy card class up after the live. Okay. Comments still have not shown up from YouTube to Facebook or my computer yet, but I'm going to keep going. Okay, so one of the things we did get in today was Arden. I'm going to show you the Arden. That is a beautiful collection. I'm going to open the 6x8 because I think it's a little easier to show on the screen. Look how pretty that paper is. So this is just like the 12x12, except obviously smaller designs on the 6x8. There is one difference that I'll show you in a minute. Hi, Kathy. Oh, you having a garage sale too, Doris? I was trying to think if I could do it online, but I don't know. Might be a little bit too much. Such a pretty paper pack. Got the blue. I'm going to go quickly through this because I do want to make something today. So again, this coordinates with the Lindy's Floral Garden collection. Look how pretty that one is. We've got birds on this one. Nice plaid. This one's very, very pretty as well. Hopefully, Chantel, your box won't make a trip like mine did. I have no idea why. It was in Jacksonville yesterday, then it went to New York, and now it's coming back to Jacksonville. So the difference between the 12x12 and this is just for the 6x8. So it's got these poke right out. They're tags and little words that you can pop right out. It is die cut and it is double-sided. It's nice when the tag is double-sided if you're putting it in a pocket. So that is the 6x8. Let me just push that over here. So you don't get that page in the 12x12. Instead, in the 12x12, you get some cut-apart cards. So these look like 2x3s and a 4x6. So a couple of different sizes on the cards. I'm going to see if I can hold it up a bit better so you guys can see it. So on this one, you get the cards in the 12x12. Very, very pretty collection. Then also in that collection, there is a solids paper pack. Hey, Vaughn. Okay, you got yours. Good. Your other one will go out tomorrow when Sizzix gets here. So this is a solid pack. Well, solid means, you know, distressed, aged. So you get 4 sheets of each. Really pretty yellowy brown color there. So 4 sheets of each, and that's the 12 by 12 solids. And then we have an ephemera pack, and that has 79 pieces. So this looks like kind of paint chips. You've got little cards, little words, little tabs, and some, butterflies and things in there. So 79 pieces in there. There's also a Page Maker's ephemera pack, and that one comes with the words. So these are all die-cut words that you can pop out, and it's got also little tabbed words. Yeah, always buy the solids. That's always a good point. And then you've got frames and tickets, 2 different sizes of frames in here, and other little bits and pieces. And there's 80 in this one. You have rub-ons. So you have 4 sheets of rub-ons, 2 of each. Really pretty with the watermarks. I love those. So you get 2 of the same sheet and 2 different sheets. Then we have our laser cuts, and this has, 98 pieces. So you've got all your tickets, tags, and your double-sided laser cuts, beautiful florals and butterflies. Always a great one. Hey, Jennifer. Your package went out this morning because our Arden came in today. Okay. This is the first time they've done this. They've got a sticker pack to match. Ooh, get that out of the pack. Okay. So it looks kind of funny on there because it is a transparent sticker. Look how pretty that is. Let me find the biggest piece of paper I can find. So those are transparent stickers. Really, really nice. And then you have a washi sticker. Same thing, but with washi sticker. The same with the butterflies, right? It's a transparent sheet, butterflies and flowers. And then you get the white sticker. Again with this one, transparent, or clear sticker, I'm sorry, and then your white base sticker. Look at these. I loved these when she had these as rub-ons in her pack. So very pretty. And then this one is, I'll show you the clear sticker again and the paper one. So these are nice because they can be colored on the washi. You could probably use pencils and stuff, whereas on this one you'd need to use like alcohol. But they can all be colored. So sticker book, let's see, 10 sheets of total, 89 sticker designs. So 2 pages each, one's clear and one's white, 5 different pages, if that makes sense. Let's just pop that back in there. I'll package this all up later. Okay. Stamps for them. Oops. This one is called Typecast. So it is 1 stamp. It's a nice mishmash. This would be very, very cool if you did a background, say, with the Lindy's, and you stamped this as a whole, and then you punched pieces out of it, like circles or whatever. I think that would be very, very pretty to make your own embellishments, or as a background for a card. And then we have letterbox postmarks. So, if you're into the postage, you've got words, you've got cancellation marks, a little bit of text there. So there are 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 20 stamps in that pack. And then this one called Grove Notes. Tomorrow's a new day, it's time to pause, oh my heart. And you've got butterflies and flowers. That would be very nice as well on a colored background. So that is it, I think, for Arden. Then I got a few other things. This is from Studio Light. It's a nested rectangles die. Now here's the thing. If you cut this and you fold this large one in half, there's your A2 card. So it'd make a very, very pretty decorative card. And it has in there, it has the layer. So this would be your full-size card, and then you can cut a layer and layer it on top. And so it's got 8 dies. So 1, 2, 3, 4 different scallops and 4 different rectangles that go with it. Or not really rectangles, but I think that's really pretty. So that's Craft Lab. So you can see it all layered up there. This one I thought for planners was super pretty. This one's called Winter Curtain. So it cuts as one piece and you can have it dangling over something. If you check Just In, I put a picture up of a sample that was made with this. Very, very pretty for junk journals, and I'm actually going to do a very similar kind of sample with this later in the week. It's called Winter Curtain, and of course you can just cut a strand and have just one strand as a layer on the bottom. But I thought this was such a beautiful die. So called Winter Curtain. Put that to the side, I'm going to use it. Then I have from Visible Image a stencil called Mesh Numbers. That's a fun one. We have 2 stamps that arrived. This one is called, I have no idea what it's called. Counting Moments. If I could just read. Counting Moments. So a clock with a butterfly wing. It says, "We are all a little fragile." Lovely background piece right here. And then it says, "Butterflies count in moments," and you've got a couple of butterflies there. So to give you an idea of size, love that background piece. Yeah, that Winter Curtain is very, very pretty. Then we've got this one that says, "Present Times. Today's little moments become tomorrow's precious memories. Learn from the past, dream of the future, live in the present. It's time to be happy again, live in the moment. Time to make your future self proud, take chances." And another good background stamp. You've also got 2 arrows. Another good background stamp though. I love stamps like this. I can't get enough of them. Then back in stock, these are the stickers I couldn't show you last week because we sold out, but we now have them in stock. So there's 10 sheets in here from Ciao Bella. Authentic, unstoppable, process, wild, inspire. Just the only way to do great work is to love what you do. It always seems impossible till it's done. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Enthusiasm moves the world. Record your story. Dream big. Forgiveness, open mind. Really pretty tags. Worry less, live more. Good days. Be the change. Dream it, do it. Strive for greatness. The world slows down in the summer. Find your passion, seek the truth. Again, more tags. So these are all stickers. Just breathe, carpe diem, my art, my therapy. Choose to shine, dive into creativity, seek the truth. Loving, caring, sharing, singing in the rain. Once upon a time, faith and trust. Strive for progress, not perfection. Every moment is a fresh beginning. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Find joy in the process. And I always say that about art journaling. It's about the process, not the end result. Your art's your own story. So 10 wonderful sheets of saying. This pack is mine. Okay, then moving on really quickly. Gilding flakes. So you know how I love to do the PET tape. I have the PET tape here. I got... this company sold, and I am not sure if this stuff is coming back. I'm hoping it is, but just in case, I did get some new colors. Look at this pot. This one is called Summer Meadow. Look at the colors in there. Let me just, I'm going to try not to sneeze. Look at the colors. Absolutely stunning. So I have no problem getting gold, silver, copper at any point. But these just have some really cool colors in here. This one's called Pink Sunset. Wait till you guys see this one. Oh, look at it. That is just incredible. Then we have gemstones. Some really, really pretty colors in there. We have mulled wine. And then we have autumn leaves. So again, I don't know if you can tell the beauty of these, but like this piece has got blue and copper and purple on it. Just stunning. So I got that because we got the PET tape. So this is our last roll. I'm going to try and not damage it so I can show you. I have more coming, but it might not be for another week. But I want to show you this one. It's called Destination. Let's just see. Okay. Somebody's going to get an unsealed one, unless they want to wait. That's just the paper holding it together. Okay. So it's a travel tape. Let me get my white sheet. Can you imagine that? With, I mean, just used as it is, right? And this is a matte finish. It's not shiny. This would be incredible with those new flakes. Absolutely stunning. So that is the new PET tape from Visible Image. First time they've had PET tape. Kathy, yes. Hey, Danny. Yeah, Jennifer, it was just sheer luck, I tell you. I didn't get it all over the place. So, okay. Now, this is a make and take. This is for our fussy cutting, World Fussy Cutting Day. We'll be making this folio in the class. I only have limited supplies available, but it is in the morning on October 25th. Online if you want to sign up. So that is what you would be making for World Fussy Cutting Day. And just a little bit of, I'll put it underneath so I can save it for later. Okay, so we had our Halloween postage class on Saturday, and it was a great time. We had a really good time. One of the things that we did was I gave everybody some random dictionary papers that they could use because, let's see if I can find it. Let's see if it got put back. Last year when I made these, Tim Holt shared every one that I made except for this one. So this was his poison bottles, and it had the word vomit on it. This one says vomit, bad taste, spider, voodoo, and 1108, right? I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, so I got the words from the dictionary. So I handed out random pages, and there was just some really good ones, right? If you read, not actually the word, but what it means, you can get some really, really good words for poison bottles, like this one: peevish, irritable, testy, crabby, petulant, moody, bad-tempered, sullen, surly. So somebody had castration, and I was very upset because I didn't have castration. I'd given them the whole page. So luckily they didn't take that one, and I got it back. So forsaken, abandoned, unlived in, unrented, unfillable, right? Really good words for Halloween projects. Vent. All kinds of really fun. So I thought I have pulled these pages out because I really loved the words. And, oh, thanks, Kathy. I'm going to have to make something to put them in. So I'm going to make a folio, which is bringing me to today. I already cut my black paper. This is using that folio that we have in stock. It's a template. I've got more templates arriving. This is what the template we'll be using for the make and take for World Fussy Cutting Day too. But I wanted to make a folio so I could use this one to keep all those words in that I will use for Halloween art. Right, because you just put them somewhere, you lose them. I have that. Of course, I didn't bring the template over here because I'm such a twit. But I thought it would be fun to use this paper pack because there's some beautiful images in here and it would make a beautiful folio for Halloween. Oh. So, yeah, Danny, we haven't seen you in a while. How much time do I have? I've got 9 minutes. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to run and get that template. I've gone over and I grabbed the pencil but didn't bring the template. So there's more coming. This is a template from the Netherlands if you didn't watch the last live. So the good thing about it is when I did this, I just used a pencil around the outside and I cut it, but it has the layers as well. So I think this one would be kind of fun for a cover. So I'm going to perhaps have that like here. So I would want to, I'll just use the pencil right here. I'm sure I can see it. So if I put right on the edge, I don't have as much to cut. So it's this easy, and I know we made one last week, but I thought it'd be really good for me to keep my words in there. So let's find some scissors. Just cut that out. You could, of course, use a paper trimmer on the lines if you had one handy and you weren't like me. Oops. So this is from 3/4 Designs. This is the Halloween paper pack. And I've used it for a couple of the Memory Dex cards. So you get the perfect layer. I'm going to ink, obviously, the edges. But I thought it would make a really fun way to keep all my little Halloween words. And I can use something on like this. I don't know if I'd want to do it on the front. But she's pretty good for an inside, right? So let's see, it would be this way. Oh, she could be good though on a Memory Dex card. Maybe I'll just go with something on this side. So again, if I line it up right on the edge, which you can't see, but it will enable me not to do as much cutting. Again, that could go in there, or I could put this one on the back. Really cute for a folio, though. And like I was saying to someone this weekend, if you had this as a die, this would be, you'd have to have the very big machine to cut this, and it would probably be at least a $50 die. So, let's grab. Yeah, so I can keep all kinds of words and stuff in here, not just the ones I've got from the dictionary. I do like making little organizational things that are pretty. So this, when I've made the layer on the front, this could go on the front too, and it could be a little, if I only glued it on two sides, it could be a little tuck spot as well. So all kinds of things on that. I don't know that I've got time to finish this, but I can certainly, and I wouldn't want to cut this for the inside because this would get lost. But this part is really pretty with that black pumpkin. So let's find that template again. Yeah, when they make more of these templates, I'm definitely going to get them. You know, if the shape is interesting. And I think in the beginning, years ago, we all used to use the templates, right? But not quite as interesting as they are these days. So here, I can go in that side. Go with my cover piece. Here, I have to ink the edges before I glue it. And then something can go on these two pieces. Like maybe that stripe would be pretty. Let's just turn that around. So in this pad, if you've not seen me use it before, has cutouts as well, not just the labels, but you can fussy cut, you know, the poison bottles, the little cauldron flowers. So you can make something quite layered and nice. And of course you could always flip your paper over and do it on the white, but I wanted to be precise where I was putting it. And so this will go here, and then I could put this, and like I said, make another little tuck spot, or I could just pop it in here. But there you go. Yeah, do you, Jan? Yeah, they're quite good. I do have some templates too. But I hadn't seen one like this before. So, all right, guys, we're out of time. I'm going to cut this, ink my edges, glue it down, and I'm going to put my stuff in there so I can at least show you the finished project tomorrow. Like I said, Sizzix will be here, so that's the Seth Apter stuff. I don't think Paper Artsy will be here. I don't think my package from September 10th will be here. Fabric will be arriving tomorrow as well. So, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. Bye.